Hey everybody, this video will be your guide to filling out your form for Indiana DCS. After your background check is ordered, you should receive 2 emails within 48 business hours from KidTracks like these ones. The first email will provide you with your password. This password is case sensitive. Please note you have 20 days from the time you receive this email to complete the DCS form. Go ahead and either copy this password or write it down exactly as written. You'll need it shortly. The second email will provide you with a link to log in and complete the form. Go ahead and click on here to start the process. This will take you to a login screen where you will need to enter the password you received in your email, as well as the last 4 digits of your social security number. Go ahead and scroll down to the applicant section to start filling out your information. Check to ensure that your date of birth is entered correctly, as well as your first name, last name, and social security number. This form does require you to input a middle name. If you do not have a middle name, please check the box next to no middle name. If your date of birth is incorrect on your form, please contact our support team at support@safehiringsolutions.com. Go ahead and continue filling out the rest of the requested information. If you have gone by any other name besides your legal name, you will need to indicate this on your form by checking yes next to has applicant ever used any other name. You can then add any alias names by clicking on the blue Add Name link as shown. Fill out your alternate name and select the corresponding name type from the drop-down menu, then click Save. If you have not gone by any alternate names, you can select No and move on and fill out the next section. Fill out your current residential address in the boxes provided. Please ensure you fill out your street address, city, state, zip code, and your date moved in. If the address you're entering is an Indiana address, you will also need to select the county of residence. If it is not an Indiana residence, you do not need to select a county. Once you have finished entering your current residential address, go ahead and scroll down to the address information section. This section will ask you to provide all of your address history going back to January of 1988 or till your date of birth, whichever is earlier. To get started, go ahead and click on the blue Add Address text as shown. Select the corresponding address type from the drop-down menu. Most can select residence past near the bottom of the list. Please note you do not have to fill out a street address for past address history. If the address you are providing is an Indiana residency, you will only need to provide the Indiana city, Indiana county, the date moved in, and the date moved out as shown. Please note, if you have lived at multiple addresses that are in the same city and county, you do not have to add multiple entries. You can just select the estimated move-in and moved out dates that you lived in that city and county. Once you have finished entering the information for a past residency, go ahead and click on Save. To add another address, you can click on the blue Add Address text as shown. If you need to add an address that is not in Indiana, all you need to do is change the state and select your estimated date moved in, date moved out, and then click Save. If you need to add an address that is not in the United States, all you need to do is change the country, and then select your estimated date moved in, date moved out, and then click on Save. Once you have finished entering your past address history, you will want to double check that the dates you have provided are continuous. For example, my earliest moved out date is May 2005 and my next move-in date is also May 2005. My next moved out date is August 2018 and the next moved in date is also August 2018. And my moved out date for that is July 2022, which is the month and year I've indicated I moved into my current residential address. Please note if there are any gaps or overlaps in the dates reported for your moved in and moved out dates, you will receive a validation error when you try to submit the form. Once you have double checked your past address history and the rest of the form, go ahead and scroll down and check the consent box as shown. Then, click Submit. Once you have received this message, your Indiana DCS form has successfully been submitted for processing. If for any reason DCS should need you to correct anything on your form, they'll reach back out to you via email. DCS says to allow up to 10 days for them to process your results. Once we at Safe Hiring have received those results, we'll automatically apply them to your background check. If at any time you are having issues submitting your form for Indiana DCS, please contact them directly either by email at dcshelpdesk@dcs.in.gov or by phone at 1-800-225-9173. Thanks for watching and have a great day.